Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to do a little swatch party with some of the new shades from Clionadh Cosmetics. This is part of their stained glass collection. They expanded some of their categories and then they also created some new categories. So I want to see if I can capture this just for you guys and we can sit here together and ooh and awe at these shadows. And I also want to create a look with some of the shades as well. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty. And I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Some info really quickly about Clionadh and everything before we get into the swatches. They are a indie brand based out of Canada and they're really known for their single shadows from like mattes, regular shimmers. They even have single blushes, single highlighters, and then I think they're most known for their stained glass collection, which is full of multichromes, all different types of multichromes. It's like multichrome heaven and I love these shadows so much. I have some from like the original lineup and I did do a whole swatch video for those. So if you want to see swatches of those ones as well, I'll link that video below and I'll put it up in the corner if you just want to see more multichrome goodness. But I'll go over all the shadows that I picked up. I'll show you guys pictures of the ones that I didn't because my pockets weren't deep enough to pick up all the new shades, okay? I don't have all that kind of coin in my life, so I have to go slowly, and I already spent a lot on the shadows that I'm about to show you. But multichromes are very expensive to formulate. The shadows range from like $9 to $20. They kind of differ based on the shadows, the pigments, the shifts, and everything. So you will have to fork up a little money for these, but I think they're so worth it because they are amazing. You're about to see. But this is what I picked up. I have it in a ColourPop empty palette. I do have like some of the little empties from Clionadh. I got this little one during the whole like expansion just so I could make some to go with me like when I travel. But this is what it looks like up close of what I got. So the shadows that I picked up were the expansion to the glitter multichromes, which are right up here. That bundle went for $53.82, and you kind of save a little bit when you go with the bundles. And then I picked up the expansion shades to the glitter vibrant multichromes, which are down here. That went for $65.35. And then this category right here is the electric multichromes, which I think this is a new category. These were $89.16 for the whole set. And then I picked up the expansion shades to the Series 2 Iridescent multichromes, which are these two right here. So I spent a good amount of money on just these shadows. And there are so many other options. So, you know, go through them if you haven't and you've been curious. Just pick up a couple shadows, see what you think. I definitely think they are worth it. So let me get a little closer so we can get into the swatches, and then I'll create a look at the end with some of these shadows and show you guys how they look on the eyes. All right, so the first shade is called Lucidum. Oh, I haven't swatched any of these yet, and I've been waiting to, which this is what it looks like on my fingertip. And Lucidum is a translucent base that reflects green, aqua, and indigo. So we'll put that right there. Like, guys, look at that. Telling you guys these shades are like pure magic. Oh, that is gonna be so beautiful in the inner corner or like on the lid if you want like a pop or a topper shade. And then the other one is called Radiance, which this one is described as a blue indigo to violet. Oh my gosh. And then I'll put it right here. I told you guys I'm gonna be oohing and awing a lot in this video. Ooh, you see that? You see the shifts? Blue to violet. I love these so much. This would look so cool with like a more blue or purple look. So I'm also going to insert a close-up shot of these shadows. I'm going to do that for all of them so you can see them really up close and really see the shifts on all of them. Now let's get into my next smaller category, which is the glitter vibrant multichromes that are right here. So the first shade that I'm going to swatch is called Empress. And I'll show you guys on my finger. These have a little bit more texture. They're a lot more sparkly. They have like more flakiness to them. But this shade is described as a pink red base with pink peach gold lime shifts. Ooh, there's a lot of shifts to this one. Ooh, this is a beautiful peachy gold multichrome. I don't know if like the lime, well, no, I feel like the lime shift is picking up too. Oh yeah, like right there. I think I captured it. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Then the next shade that I have here is called Diadem, I think that's how you pronounce it. But ooh, this looks like an aqua shade. But this one says rich turquoise base with an icy pink peach lime aqua shifts. So there's a lot that's going on in that shadow. Wow. Wow. But do you guys see that? I can see like all the different colors from the aqua to the peach, the lime, the pink. Wow, that is really, really pretty. The next shade is called Duchess. It's just like a pretty like limey green shade. But this is what it looks like up close. And Duchess is described as a leaf green base with icy pink peach chartreuse shifts. And then we'll get that right there. Wow, 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 wow. I just love that you can easily see like the different colors throughout this. The next shade is called Court Jester, which just also looks like some kind of peachy orange multichrome. And this is described as a orange base with icy pink peach chartreuse shifts. So it's a nice peachy shift. Ooh, 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 ooh. So this one has like a lot more orange than this one does. Like this is really more of the peach, and this one definitely has a lot more orange going into it. And then I can see like the little shifts that we have. And then the last shade is called Noble, and this is a nice little purple multichrome. Very, very pretty. And then this one is described as a warm violet base with peach, pink, lime, aqua shifts. And ooh, if you're a purple lover, you would probably love this. I'm having a little bit of a harder time seeing the shifts in it. I can see there's an aqua shift to it, but I mean, it is definitely like a more warm purple. Now let's get into just the glitter multichromes, which are up here. So the first shade that I'm going to swatch right here is called Flare, which is a very orangey one. And this one is described as a orange base with aqua, indigo, and red shifts. And we'll swatch right here. Oh yeah, this has a very strong lime shift. I can see it, like it's so vivid on the green, and then you can see to the orange. Next shade is called Etched, which is a very bluey purpley shade. And this one is described as a semi-opaque cool purple base with blue, indigo, violet, pink shifts. And I can see the indigo in there too. Ooh, this is gonna be great for my cool tone lovers. We like purples and blues. Then the next shade is called Embellishment, which has a very mustardy yellow color to it. And the description on this one says a mustard yellow base with lime orange shifts. Ooh, this is such a fall shade. And we're gonna go right there. Ooh, this is pretty, like a mustard to green. Like what more could I ask for? This is really pretty. I do see some of the orange in there. I feel like I need to use this shade today. Like this needs to be on my lids. And then we have Flagstone. And this one is described as a teal base with green, aqua, indigo shifts. I can see the aqua, I can see the teal. Ooh, okay, this would be really pretty with like some green mattes or some teal mattes. Yeah, that is really teal. Next shade is called Trinket, and this is described as a orange base with aqua indigo red shifts. I feel like there's a lot of orangey shades in this like expansion that they did. Ooh, okay. This is also quite different from the other orangey shades that I've swatched. I can really see like the aqua indigo-ness in this more than like the orange. Wow, that is a very interesting shade. And then the last shade is called Adornment. And this one looks like it would be good for like nudie lovers. But this is a sheer mauve base with a pearly gold lime aqua shift. It looks like a very bright shade. It would probably work really well in the inner corner. Oh, yes. It'd probably even make like a pretty highlighter. Do you guys think that? Like, I think so. It's so bright and vivid. So the biggest bundle that I have here is now the electric multi-chromes. So this will probably take me a while to swatch out for you guys, but we'll switch back to the other arm. So the first shade that I have here is called Oriel. I think that's how you pronounce this name. These are supposed to just have like a really bright base to them. And Oriel is described as a hot pink base with peach gold lime aqua shifts. Oh yeah, you can see they're definitely more vibrant and poppy, because it just definitely, you can see that it has like a brighter base. Then the next shade is called Rayonette, something like that. And this looks like a nice like lighter purple. And this one is described as a purple base with peach pink lime shifts. Ooh, I'm really liking these. They're very smooth. They're definitely like, you know, on the smoother side than the glitter types. Ooh, that is a pretty like purple shade. Then we have the next shade, which is called Quest. I really like the names of these shades. This is also a nice purple. Looks like it's more on the cool tone side. But this is a indigo base with pink peach chartreuse shifts. Yeah, you can see like how they differ. Like this one is more cool tone. This one, well, I don't know. They're kind of close, but the shifts are definitely different on these two. Then we have Mural. Ooh, I think I'm really gonna like this one. So this one is described as a mint base with a orange, peach, yellow, lime shift. So let's see. Ooh, I feel like I also want to use this shadow today in a look. I love minty shades, but it's definitely different. Like, I've never seen a minty multi-chrome like this. The shift is very, very strong to that like peach yellow shift. The next shade that we have here is called Cinder, which is also a pinky, like peachy kind of shade. And this is a pink base with red, orange, yellow shifts. And that definitely has very strong pink to it. It's definitely very like pigmented with that pink. Yeah, it kind of gives me like, you know, hot pink vibes. Then we have the shade called Motif, and this is one of the shades I was like really excited for. I love these kind of like tones. Motif is described as a cool green base with a green aqua indigo pink shift. I'm gonna have to use that very soon on my eyes. Oh wow, look at that. That is so strong on that green and that aqua. Then the next shade is called Tessera. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this one looks like a lavender one. But this one is described as a sky blue base with violet, pink, peach, yellow, lime shifts. And there we go. Ooh, this is such a pretty like lavender. I do see like the blue to it. Ooh, and I actually do see like the pink as well. Then we have the shade called Hilt, which also looks like a light blue, but this one looks a little bit more icy. And Hilt is described as a blue base with a orange, peach, yellow shift. I see the peach for sure. And that goes right here. Ooh, this is very bright. I can see the blue, I can see the peach. Next shade is called Signet. And this one is described as a pink base with a pink peach chartreuse shift. Ooh, okay, yeah, I can see this chartreuse, I can see the pink. I like how all of these just have their own tones, their own like shifts. And the next shade is called Flashed Glass. And this one is described as a berry base with indigo, magenta, peach shifts. Ooh, I see the magenta too. Okay. This one's like on the deeper side. And I can see all the blue. I can see the magenta. Ooh, yes, this would be so good for like a berry look with some berry mattes. Then we have the shade called Niello. And this one is described as a dusty purple base with gold lime aqua shifts. You can see the lime in there too. Ooh. And it says a dusty purple. I don't know, I can kind of see the purple, but I really am seeing the lime most of all in this. Then the very last shade in the bundle is called Emblem. This also looks quite green to it. And this one is described as a turquoise base with a pearly pink peach lime shift. It's definitely very pearly. And then right there, ooh, okay, I can see the purple. I can see some turquoise to this. I can see some of the lime, the peach. So these are all the shades in the Electric Multichrome bundle. Guys, so that was all the swatches. I just went and zoomed you guys in so we can get into the look now. I did prime my eyes with the Glam Light Icing Eyeshadow Base and Buttercream, just so we can have a nice, smooth canvas ready for shadows. And then I wanted to pair some of the shadows with the mattes from the Unearthly Cosmetics Smells Like Holiday Spirit palette. I haven't used this in a while and I felt like the mattes would be perfect to go with what kind of look I want to do today. I feel like this palette was underrated from Unearthly. I really love the tones in here. But I want to start off with the shade called Fireplace. I'm going to do an orangey yellow look. That's what I'm just feeling. Not the typical look I go for, but you know what? I'm in that fall spirit. I want to look like autumn leaves. That is the vibe I'm going for. So I'm just gonna run this through the crease, well, mostly through the crease. Now I want to take the shade called Smile, this beautiful yellow shade. I'm gonna use that to pack in the front, and I'm also gonna use that to blend out the edge of the orange. But I'm not gonna spend too much time focusing on this because you're really here to see the multi-chrome. So let's just do this really quickly. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna go into Yule on this palette, just to use that as the deepening outer corner shade. So that is it for the mattes that I'm going to use on my eyes. I just matched the lower lash line to what is up in the crease. And now the shades that I want to use on the lids, I want to take some of Flare, this orangey shade. I want to use Embellishment in the inner portion, the mustardy shade. I had to use that. And I'm going to take Lucidum in the inner corner. So let's start off with Flare. This one has like an orangey red base to it. And I'm going to spray these shadows because they are more on the like flaky side. I want to avoid having any like shimmer fall out. And I'm going to just smack it right here. Ooh, look at that. And I can see the green now in this, like on my lids. Ooh, that would be really pretty with green mattes too. Now we'll get into embellishment. I feel like this is just such a unique shade. And I'm all about mustards. Like, look at my top. I mean, I have a mustard yellow top on now. And I spray that, and I'm going to take that in the inner portion. Oh, wow. And I see like that chartreuse to it. Also would work really well with green mattes. So now let's get into Lucidum. This one has like a greenish shift to it. I feel like it's gonna pair nicely with these shadows. So I'm gonna take this pencil brush. I'm gonna pick it up, and I might have picked up too much actually. Let me dust them off, and I'm gonna wet it. And we are gonna put that right here. Ooh, look at that pop of green. I knew that would like complement these shades really well, just because all of the shimmers that I have on my lids all have like green shifts to them. So to save some time, I just decided to finish my makeup look, but here it is, the shadows. Hopefully you guys can see the shifts. Hopefully it's picking up, but this look is so pretty. And this inner corner highlight right here is banging. Like the green shifts just go so well with the tones on my lids, like the orange and the yellow. It's so fall, it's so autumn. So I wanted to commit to that vibe. So I went in with an orange lippy. I have the Fenty Mademoiselle lipstick and Pumpkin Rose. Of course, I had to use the shade called Pumpkin, why not? And then for my lip liner, I went in with the Dose of Color lip liner from the Nima Tang collab that they did. This is the Amberish lip liner. And then for my waterline, I went in with the Uden's Eye Somone gel liner and number 2, which is an orange to match like what I had on the lower lash line. And then I used my usual mascara and liner deal, but everything will be linked below in case you're ever wondering what is on my face. But that is all I did to finish off the look, and I'm just so happy with how this turned out. It was like so easy to do. But now I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so we can wrap up this video. All right guys, I need to make this outro really quick because Casey's waiting for me to go to the grocery store, and I've been filming forever, but swatch videos just take me so long to do for some reason. But swatching is definitely a hobby of mine, okay? I spend a lot of time in this room swatching shadows just for the pure satisfaction of seeing them all swatched out, like shimmers, mattes. Like, I just get something out of it. I don't know, it's so much fun to me. But I do hope this video was helpful if you guys were trying to figure out what shades to pick up from the collection. Now I know I didn't have everything, but maybe these are some of the shades you were eyeing out that you wanted to get a closer look and, you know, see. Or maybe you're just here because you like seeing Multichrome swatched out, because I would watch a video just for that alone. And I'm happy I was able to create a look and get to try some of the shadows so you guys can see how they perform on the lids. But you will have to let me know if you guys picked up anything from this collection. Did you purchase, pass? Like, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, swatch videos, stuff on indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will link all the shadows that I mentioned today if you want to check them out for yourself. And just the stained glass collection in general, because there's a lot of options out there. So I'm sure you could find a shade right for you if you wanted to pick up some multi-chromes. I will also link the rest of my face makeup in case you're wondering what I'm wearing on my face. I will also have other videos of mine you might be interested in watching. And I will have my contact and my social media platforms linked. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to see some other content, I do a lot of other stuff there as well. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, supporting my channel. I really appreciate all of you so much. And I just hope you're all doing well wherever you are in the world. And I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.